What use is an F-call? I've recently purchased 4 verticals, one for each of the HF bands I'm allowed to use. I installed them and started playing, only to be confronted with some interesting results. The 80 meter and 40 meter verticals have a very high Q. That is to say, they resonate on a particular frequency and you can make contacts at those frequencies with about 22 kHz variation. This is as expected. My antenna analyzer picture looks just like the one on the box. This is great. In theory, all I should need to do is trim them a little bit and have them resonant at the frequency I want to operate on. I did hold off on the trimming since cutting antennas longer is pretty hard to do, and because I got some weird results for the other 2 verticals. On 10 meters and 15 meters, the antennas are resonant outside the band. On 15 meters, it's below the band, and on 10 meters, it's above the band. I could just cut the 15 meter antenna shorter, but there is something strange going on here. I tried using different mounts, even a magnetic, not recommended mount, and I still got strange things happening. I consulted some amateurs with more experience. One suggested I remove the stinger and see if the result was in keeping with what was expected. That is, would it move the resonant frequency by the amount of shortening that removing the stinger would mean? Another explained that the roof of my car was getting in the way and that it was changing the characteristics of my antenna. I tried all manner of things, but trimming the stinger was not one of them. I'm glad I didn't. Yesterday I removed the 2 meter vertical from my house as an experiment and put the 15 meter antenna in its place. They're within 5 centimeters length of each other, so the neighbors won't actually notice. I hooked up the analyzer and found that it was perfectly resonant on 15 meters, worked to the same high level of accuracy that the 80 and 40 meter antennas represent. I also took the analyzer for a spin up and down the band, and found my 15 meter antenna is also good for 2 meters and 70 centimeters, so I don't have to pull it down every week while I experiment. I've yet to hear a strong signal on 15 meters to work anyone, but I'm not yet sure if that's because my antenna isn't working or because propagation is up the creek. I'm crossing my fingers it's the latter. I've not worked out what my car is doing to this antenna, but now at least I know it's unlikely to be the antenna itself, which is great news. Off to do some more reading and consulting of fellow amateurs. Who knows, one of them might have some ideas. I'm Onno, Victor Kilo 6, Foxtrot Lima Alpha Bravo.